As Americans vote today, they do so with a limited view of Donald Trump's finances, especially at one project, the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Chicago, which offers the prospect of shedding light on many questions: who the president owes money to, whether he's beholden to unknown foreign entities, and how he manages his taxes. The New York Times devoted thousands of words to the Chicago property last week, revealing some eyebrow-raising tax maneuvers. But key questions went unanswered. Both the Wall Street Journal and the Washington Post have also dispatched crack investigative units to dig into the property, but they've come away scratching their heads. The clearest indication that something strange is going on in Chicago comes from the president himself. On September 21, 2015, Donald Trump picked up the phone and called the editor of Forbes magazine, who had just spent several hours with him, listening to the Republican frontrunner pump up and lie about the value of his assets in an attempt to climb higher on the annual Forbes 400 list of America's richest people. What could be so urgent to take more time away from the campaign that would ultimately catapult Trump to the White House? The Chicago project, which is the largest tower he ever constructed and one of the 10 tallest buildings in the country. Rather than boost its value, though, Trump seemed intent on making it disappear. "If you want to mark it at zero, that's okay," he said, multiple times. Trump, who is known not to use email, followed up by faxing a handwritten, all-caps note scrawled in black marker. Between a couple of Trumpian boasts, suggesting Forbes was undervaluing his brand by billions and noting Trump Towers, great location, the future president reiterated, "Chicago can be $0, zero." Why would Trump, someone obsessed with appearing richer than he really is, push one of his marquee assets to carry a public valuation of $0? And why would a man, in the throes of a historic presidential campaign, be so concentrated on a single asset, his tower in Chicago, if it was just one of dozens that he owned? His actions are clues in a mystery. After all we've learned about Trump's finances, from years of investigative reporting, an avalanche of tell-all books and a trove of tax return data, the president's biggest secret seems to be hidden near Lake Michigan. 15 years ago, a blue glass needle began climbing 92 stories into the sky, offering condos with hardwood finishes and views that extend forever. The building officially opened in 2009, at the low point of the Great Recession. Trump defaulted on a $640 million loan, according to his lender. Rather than back down, he sued his creditors, seeking $3 billion in damages. He claimed his lender Deutsche Bank helped set fire to the economy, which he called the equivalent of having torched the building. Deutsche Bank countersued, demanding $40 million that it said Trump had personally guaranteed against the project.